Some students have the misconception that the evolution of Homo sapiens essentially means humans descended from monkeys. When you learn to read a cladogram, you realize that this is not what is being claimed. What is being claimed is that human and chimpanzees shared a common ancestor, as did humans and all other primates. In fact, there was a common ancestor that lived more than 65 million years ago. Lineages branched off over time, and one of those branches was humans. The cladogram we just looked at showed that humans and monkeys share a common primate ancestor. It does not show that humans evolved from monkeys. The timeline diagram that we're looking at now shows hominin species known from fossils and the time ranges during which each species probably existed. These time ranges may change as paleontologists gather new data. Find Australopithecus on the timeline. 3 more recent species, which grew to the size of well-fed football linebackers, have been placed in their own genus, Paranthropus. These Paranthropus species had huge grinding back teeth. Their diets probably included coarse and fibrous plant foods, like those eaten by modern gorillas. Paleontologists now place Paranthropus on a separate dead-end branch of our family tree. Several current competing hypotheses present different ideas about how all these species are related to one another and to Homo sapiens. So far, there is no single universally accepted hypothesis, so these data are presented as a timeline rather than as a cladogram. The fossil record shows that hominin evolution did not proceed along a simple straight-line transformation of one species into another. Rather, a series of adaptive radiations produced a number of species, several of which display a mix of primitive and modern traits. About 2 million years ago, a new group of hominin fossil species appeared. Several of these fossils resemble modern human bones enough that they have been classified in the genus Homo. One set of fossils from this time period was found with tools made of stone and bone, so it was named Homo habilis, which means handyman in Latin. The earliest fossils that most researchers agree can be definitely assigned to the genus Homo have been called Homo ergaster. Homo ergaster was larger than Homo habilis and had a bigger brain and downward-facing nostrils that resemble those of modern humans. Homo rudolfensis appeared before Homo ergaster, but some researchers choose to classify it in the genus Australopithecus instead of Homo. Pause the video for a short time and find the species included in the timeline that you have encountered in the presentation so far or that you have heard about outside class. For some of these, you may have heard the genus name, but not the species name. For example, Sahelanthropus and Paranthropus. The fossil record is not complete because fossil formation happens only under special conditions. Most bones deteriorate naturally after the death of the animal. According to this timeline, which species in the genus Homo lived at the same time? Homo habilis, Homo ergaster, and Homo erectus all lived at the same time. Homo erectus, Homo sapronensis, and Homo antecessor lived at the same time. Homo erectus and Homo heidelbergensis also lived at the same time. Homo sapiens, Homo neanderthalensis, Homo erectus, and Homo floresiensis lived at the same time. Out of all these hominin species, how many are alive today? The answer is 1. Only Homo sapiens is still alive today.